Hello, my name is Bryan Emerson, and I represent Section 1, Team 1 of International Business 580. This week, I will be looking at Amazon in our current international business environment presentation. Amazon Fresh represents a very sizable threat to the incumbent grocery industry in Australia. Already, Amazon is struggling with German competitors who have come in with low-cost alternatives to the normal Kohl's stores and other large stores and chains that are in the area. Amazon hopes to combine their warehouses used for the normal Amazon business that already exist in Australia with their new trucks, enabling last mile delivery service. A quick look at the Amazon model shows that they have several available. The first one is Amazon First Party, just traditional wholesale. The second one, Fulfilled by Amazon, where you use their warehouses. Merchant Fulfilled, you use your warehouses and their sales platform. They have Fresh and Pantry, which are both delivery services. Is moving operations over to Australia for the grocery business a good idea for Amazon? Well, let's take a look through the CAGE framework. Culture-wise, it's a pretty good fit. They speak the same language, have similar religions, their technical aptitude is about the same, very similar school structure, so overall a very good fit in that regard. Next, we take a look at administrative and political policies. Australia has opened its doors to new chains recently, including Germany. They've given some additional hurdles to get in, but they've let them do it. They're a vital ally to the U.S. We have 75 years of diplomatic relationships with them, and the U.S. owns about 25% of their financial foreign investments. Geographic distance, that's tough. They're actually 6,480 nautical miles. So at 10 knots, it takes a ship about 28 days to get over there. There's no common borders, but there's also no intermediate borders, so they don't have to skip over countries to get in. So how do we look from an economic distance perspective? Actually really good. The US and Australia helped form the Trans-Pacific Partnership, 12 countries that make up 36% of the world's GDP. We've had a trade agreement with them since 2005 that's been successful and a really good import-export mix with the country. Overall, I would say that it's a great country to do international business with. So are the worldwide markets ready for this incredible new technology? Absolutely. Most of the Generation Z and Millennials and Generation X are ready to adopt new technologies for their grocery shopping. This has been proven by Nielsen studies done in 2015 and 2016. What about omnichannel, where you order online and pick up in a brick and mortar store? Well, we've seen in the United States, Amazon is starting to adopt this philosophy by opening more brick and mortar stores and walkout ready applications that allow you to pick up groceries and just walk out of the store. Australians seem to want to do this as well. Is Australia ready? Well, absolutely. They are very technically savvy. In Europe, they're one of the most technically savvy countries with internet penetration at 87% of all of their homes. Most people will have a phone in hand ready to go day one. So what are the risks for the company if they move to Australia? First of all, a rejection of a large corporate player, like Canada rejected Target in 2015. Tougher laws on grocery, especially gluten-free, expiration on the transit of goods, no Amazon Prime base in the country, and the incumbent companies that already have good online offerings. So what are the strengths? Well, definitely the supply chain that they already have established for the traditional Amazon business in Australia. The company has very strong technology and a lot of robotics to move things through the supply chain. This is going to get it really quickly onto the trucks and the trucks to the final mile. They'll be successful here for sure. Weaknesses? Well, Australia is the most expensive country in the world to live. This means higher salaries, higher insurance, higher medical costs, higher everything. Even the gas to move the trucks around is going to be more expensive in Australia than any other place on earth. However, this hasn't stopped Amazon from moving forward. The opportunity? Well, pretty straightforward. There's $90 billion in grocery sales out there, and right now the brick and mortar stores are starting to flounder. Competition is coming in from other countries and showing them how to do the supply chain and lower pricing models better. So in conclusion, I think it's good for Australia to get Amazon. Actually, I want them to drop a drone delivery of shrimp right on my Barbie when I'm over there visiting Sydney next year. I'm really happy to have shared this presentation with you, and go Cougs!